Hey guys, welcome to the episode 7 of this R&B and Neo Soul acoustic guitar series. If you guys are interested in learning Neo Soul and R&B grooves on acoustic guitar, make sure to check out all the other episodes of this series. I will leave a link in the description below and also a card up here. So today's lesson is really for beginners but also intermediate players. I just want to show quickly how you can use 3 chords in an R&B and Neo Soul style. Okay, so the 3 chords that we are going to use are A flat minus 7, then B flat minus 7, and this is then E flat minus 7. So 3 minus 7 chords. It's a 4 minor, 5 minor, 1 minor chord progression in the key of E flat minor. So let's take it very easy for beginners first. We're just gonna take like 2 beats of this chord, 2 bits of this, and then 1 full bar of the last chord, okay? So I can count it like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, just very easy, you know, messing around with these 3 chords. Then if you want to spice it up and sound even a little bit more R&B, what you can do is working on the dynamics in a way that you play shorter sounds from the chords, maybe using the upstroke as a staccato, and maybe on the 1 chord, the E flat minor, you can also start adding a hammer-on, you know, with the 2nd finger, like this. So in this way it would sound like, or if you want to add a double hammer-on, you can try this. Okay, so it's either this or this. Okay, it's just to get started with hammer-ons, embellishments, and playing with a little bit more of R&B feel. If you guys are not familiar with embellishments like the hammer-ons and the pull-offs typical of R&B and Neo Soul, one of the lessons of this series, it's the episode 4, it's all about this. So if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure to check out the episode 4 if you want to learn a few exercises that you can apply to your practice routine every day to really improve with the hammer-ons and the pull-offs. So as I said, I want to show how intermediate players can also work around this chord progression. So what I would suggest for intermediate players is to start adding from the very beginning more embellishments, so more hammer-ons, for example, doing something like, okay, so just messing around with the hammer-ons. On the first 2 chords, I'm adding the little finger on the fret 6 of the G string, you know, just doing this 11th, really it's sus4. And on the first chord, what I'm doing is the usual hammer-on, which I showed before, with then a little melody, you know, made by hammer-ons and pull-offs on the 1st and the 2nd string. This is really typical of R&B, and I do it with my little finger as well. Okay. Or if you're already familiar with diminished chords, you can start implement them in the same chord progressions. And so on. So basically I'm using at the end of the E flat minus 7 a diminished chord, which is going to be a B flat diminished 7th, like this, to come back, you know, to the A flat. This is the concept of the secondary dominant chords and the secondary diminished 7th chords. Again, guys, if you're not familiar with this concept, I use this quite a lot in this series, so you can check out the other episodes. In particular, the episode 2 of this series is about that. And I also made another full lesson on secondary diminished 7th chords to explain how you actually can use any secondary diminished 7th chord in a chord progression as a passing chord, okay? Now, this is not the only way of using diminished 7th chords. So for example, you might go with something like, what am I doing really? I'm cutting out one beat of the B flat minor 7 and I'm replacing it with a D diminished 7th this time, which is the secondary diminished 7th chord to get to the 1 chord, which is the E flat minor 7. So I'm doing again, then okay, again. And so on and so forth, okay? Or if you're even more advanced, maybe you want to replace these minor 7 chords with minor 11 like this. And then apply the usual embellishments. From time to time, wherever you like it, okay? And you can play again with even more and more of these embellishments. Okay guys, so I hope that this quick lesson on R&B and Neo-Soul acoustic guitar has been helpful. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to stay up to date with all of the upcoming videos. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments below and make sure to watch the other episodes of this R&B Guitar series. This is the Bearded Guitarist. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll be seeing you in the next video.